Wow. So all of a sudden there's no water. Check this out. No water. Huh. Somebody just shut the water off to my tap. It's right around 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, June 5th, June 6th. Somebody just shut the water off to my apartment. That's weird. The water was running full blast 2 minutes ago. Now it's suddenly off. Hmm. So as I keep saying, the psycho scum in Unit 78 keeps tampering with the water to this tap. Jasmine Irizarry, she's the one who conducted a bunch of construction and plumbing work against the pipes to this tap from the inside of her bathroom, which is directly behind this wall, in June of 2019. And now there's constant problems with the water. Check this out. The water's not even coming out of the tap. Look. Doop. It was running perfectly well 2 minutes ago. Let's go in the bathroom and see what's going on. Maybe the Greenville group didn't pay their water bill. Yeah, there's no water. Check this out. All of a sudden, there's no water. Maybe they're doing construction on the street. I mean, I have no idea if that's just in this unit or if it's like for the whole floor. Huh. All right, let's find out. No, there's no water here either. Okie dokie. So that's just weird because the Greenville group hasn't notified any of the tenants that they're going to be shutting the water off to this building. And it's now like 9 a.m. So people might actually need to get into the shower and go somewhere for the day, but there's no water. Why did the Greenville group not send out a notice? Right? It's obviously not to this tap only. Okay, so it's 9:03 a.m. Why is this camera not focusing? 9:03 a.m. on Thursday, June 6th. There's no water. No water. Okay, well, I'll just leave it on so that when it comes back on, I will know. Well, in the meantime, I just made my bed, but there's still no water to this floor. I don't know if it's on other floors, but the Greenville group did not notify people that there would be no water this morning, and it's 9 a.m. So I feel really bad if anybody was in the shower, in the middle of showering 10 minutes ago when the water suddenly stopped coming into this building. Maybe the Greenville group didn't pay their water bill. Maybe the psycho in 78 contaminated the water to the point where the Boston Water Authority shut it off. Sorry, Massachusetts Water Resource Authority, or maybe Boston Water and Sewer, two separate government agencies that regulate the water to the Boston municipal area. You know, Greenville should have sent out a notice, and they didn't. So it's now about 9:20 a.m. on Thursday, June 6th. There's still no water. And the Greenville group did not send out any notices over the last few days to tenants letting them know that the water would be shut off to this floor, if not to the whole building today. So there might have been people like in the middle of showering right now that are covered with soap and they can't rinse off. Yeah, at least the power is still on. I mean, last week the power was off for several days and they had to put a giant generator just outside my window on the street across the from the corner right there because the power to this building wasn't working. I don't know if that's a Greenville group kind of negligence situation or if that was a grid problem. It looked like it was a grid problem because they had a giant generator out there that was supplied by the power company. But right now there's absolutely no water to this building, or at least to this floor, and they did not notify people. So I was going to try to leave. I actually was supposed to do a bunch of stuff late morning. Now I can't take a shower. I'm too dirty to go out without a shower right now. So this kind of sucks. But hey, at least my bed is made and I just hand washed a bunch of tights and socks and t-shirts. So that's done. So it's now just about 10 a.m. and there's still no water. I'm not sure why Greenville did not notify tenants that there's not going to be any water this morning. I think it's for the whole floor. There's no water. So if they notified tenants, I didn't get a notice that there's no water to the floor, possibly to the whole building this morning. And because it happened right at like 8:45 a.m., people who need to go somewhere can't get ready. I mean, what do you do when there's no water? You can't just walk out of the building dirty. Well, you can, but then you look like a weirdo and maybe you smell a little funny. So I'm actually not going to call management because whatever the problem is, it's obviously not just to my unit, it's to the floor, possibly the rest of the building. And I'm assuming that management knows about it by now since they open at like 8:30 in the morning and it is now almost 10. So whatever the issue is, I'm sure they're aware of it. They don't need my phone call, but it's a major inconvenience. And again, I never got a notice of the fact that there would be no water this morning.